Alright, what is up YouTube? How we doing? So, give me 1 second, I gotta shut this door over here. Um, but yeah guys, so, today, I'm gonna be, talking about the new app that's been released. Tasks.app, right? And DoorDash Inc. has created the app. And, basically all it is just, it's you demonstrating things like simple tasks such as cooking, I shouldn't say simple, I should say tasks as a whole, because there's different levels. Full-on conversations, mowing the grass, things like that, right? And you are gonna film yourself doing those chores, and in return of you uploading those videos, what you're doing is you're providing data and you're providing learning instructions for um like the robots, such as Project Optimus, right? So you're providing it instructions because it learns as it sees. It's heavily visual learning. That's what at least I know about it. And this is huge, guys, because this is gonna totally change the DoorDash industry because everybody's gonna be on it. It just got released today. Today's the 19th. And what is interesting is like, dude, guys, this is gonna enable them to really like what do you call it? It's gonna enable Project Optimus to really fully engage. It's gonna allow it to fully quickly evolve because they don't want it to make a bunch of mistakes as it like learns. They want it to like learn from like you doing the task, right? That's why they made that app, because it's literally a learning environment for them. It's their Khan Academy essentially. It's their YouTube. And it's good and it pays quite a lot. I mean, like $20 an hour, and that's for one thing. And like after one video, you get boom, $20. And now it's just from one thing I saw. If that's how it is for every single task, or a little bit less, or even greater than $20, people are gonna jump on it right away. Like things like doing your chores around the house. If you can film yourself and like do that, right? You're looking at large scale usage of the app. Large amounts of data are gonna be imported and able to be used to provide for the machine, right? And also, too, guys, in a few days, 2 days from now, the A15 chips that will essentially be the CPU for Project Optimus will be expected to be released that day, which is big news because that's the brain of the robot right there. That's gonna, I shouldn't say the brain itself. I should say that, yeah. That's gonna provide the computer. Excuse me. That's gonna provide the computing power for the robot. Sorry if I move around a lot, guys. I'm a restless guy. I move a lot, and not because of stress. I just move a lot. But this is going to totally change everything. Now, I'm not saying this is a bad thing, because I'm not. It's just we're in a big transition phase, and if you're not really like, if you're being ignorant of AI, you're very misinformed, because, or you're making a poor choice, because this is bigger than the internet, guys. Like, I've never seen anything unfold like AI. Like, at first I was like, okay, it's you can use it to cheat through school, I guess, but even then, bro, that was big news, because when people figured out, like, yo, like, we can use it for everything. Math problems, like photo math, became obsolete, guys, because you can upload pictures to it. You know what I mean? Like a lot of apps became obsolete. Like Quizlet became obsolete. We have AI. They make AI freaking flashcard apps. You can make anything you want with AI at this point, and it's evolved really quickly. Like, the thing is, what the scary part is like, or the shocking part is that we have the public AI, and it does crazy stuff. You can make it. There's teenagers making multi-millions from AI, and they don't have to lift a finger. They do the heavy lifting at first. Obviously, that's the initial start is always heavy lifting, but as it once it's engaged, they're traveling to the Bahamas, and they are making all kinds of money, and their AI just runs their business. And that's crazy, bro. right? AI, if you're not really using AI to help yourself nowadays, you're making a big mistake, right? Because especially when you're young, if you're older and you whatever, you're retired, etc., and all that, like, your time has passed essentially, right? Because you're not in your 20s or 30s anymore. Even in your 40s, bro. When you're like in your 40s, bro, you pretty much reach like you're not old, you're not young, but like you're out of your prime now. There's no need to really too worry about making all the success and all. I mean, if you want to, or if you never like really had a prime, I mean, be me my guess. I'm just saying, no, like you don't have to worry. You don't have to really worry as much as somebody in their 20s or 30s, especially as somebody in their early 20s. Like, I mean, that's me, bro. That's me. I'm in my early 20s. I'm 21 and a half years old, right? And I've been using AI since it's been publicly released. I mean, I've known about it since my eighth grade, so roughly 2018, 2019 is when I was aware of it at the time. So I've been researching it extensively. We really started to pick up the research in 2023, but I, knew about its existence in 2018, very like late 2018, from my library media center teacher, because she was actually a programmer or whatever for like a really big company. She was a web designer, and she knew about machine learning. She knew about these things, and she told us, she's like, guys, like it was the very end of my semester or my trimester, and she said, guys, like, you may be treating this like a joke, this class, but she's like, programming is not, that's only, she even said, she's like, AI is gonna be the future. It's gonna replace everything that you ever like thought, everything and all of everything, like work wise, right? And people, they're like, what are you talking about? Whatever. But my friend and I'm not gonna say, let's call my other friend Bill, right? My friend Bill and I were like, uh, maybe we should think about this, because we talked like, yo, like this is a possibility, and he was more into it. He's more he was been into this since like elementary school, so 2014, that time period. So he's been a little over a decade of experience now with this stuff, and he knew about its existence back then. I was like, yo, so he was my go-to guy to talk about it. But guys, now we have an app for literally we're literally teaching AI, and they're paying us big money, bro. This isn't like, 50 cents, 80 cents. I don't think it's because I looked at the thing, 20 an hour. That's decent money. You know what I mean? Like, that's pretty okay money. And if it's per video, which it is at 20 minutes maximum, you're probably gonna get, if you get the full, I'm just saying, if you do get the full value of what it's offering, you can make a couple $100 a day, bro. That's well over $1,000 a week from literally just doing chores around your house. Let's just say minimum 500. That's still decent money. It ain't the best, but for me, bro, that's well more than plenty. Like, especially if you're a single guy, which I'm not saying, I'm just saying, but not even single, but like if you don't have any liabilities like children, or like really children, that's awesome, dude. That's an extra set amount of cash in your pocket, right? So, and this is huge news for the unemployed, because this isn't like the meme, like, oh, this is big news for unemployed, like all the looks maxing shit or whatever the fuck. But the like, this is huge news for unemployed, because now the unemployed has a little bit of a chance. They don't have to worry about getting a job. They can just use this app and just make money off of that, because they're literally teaching it. It literally helps AI learn how to like do physical tasks, because it used to go from being your little like digital assistant, now is moving on to the physical world, which is massive. So, but yeah, guys, that's all I wanted to say. The Tasks app is here. DoorDash Inc. made it, and yeah. So, and again, guys, in a couple days, I'm gonna make a video about I'll make another video tomorrow, but I just had to get this video out because it's kind of important to me. Um, and by this summer, guys, we're gonna have the first few sets of robots are gonna be the first million robots by the summer to end the year will be built. Right. This is all information I got from Gemini, by the way. The AI even told me like what they are doing, right? You know what I mean? And if you're not using AI for anything, guys, like, if you're not, like I said, if you're being ignorant of it and you're just dismissing it, you're hugely mistaken. You're gonna be in for a rude awakening because it's gonna take over everything that you ever like once thought you had control over. So, anyways, that's all I wanted to say, and peace.